Okay, so our vision, or my vision, right from the start has really been to do things differently. I'm very passionate about making the industry better, looking at what's out there at the moment, and really working on that and making it better. And that can be performance-wise, technology-wise, integration-wise, but it's about being different. And to do that, you've got to innovate. So what we've been working on is bringing together the most advanced technologies in all the different areas to really try and produce the best solutions that we can. So these are tightly integrated with our 4 Cs. So that's co-location, connectivity, communications and cloud. And what we've been working on is about integrating these as one complete solution and taking the advantages of each. So technology is obviously constantly evolving. It's our jobs to try and keep up with it. So we look 3 to 5 years ahead and really focus on where the growths are going. So as you know, or I'm sure many of you know, internet bandwidth is growing by 50% every year. And that's something as a network provider we have to try and keep up with, and also so do yourselves. Cloud demands are increasing, so compute power is increasing 60% every year. And as that happens, customer requirements and customer demands just follows it. So again, we have to try and keep up. We're also finding that as the financial constraints of the industry are changing, and the markets in general, that customers are moving from a CapEx to OpEx model. Office space in London, in all core areas, is becoming a commodity more than ever. And because of this, we're finding as connectivity improves, then customers are starting to adopt the cloud. I mean, you're going to be seeing that yourselves, and adopt co-location. So that's obviously where we've been focusing on. So what we've been doing is designing our services and design our business for you so that you can stay ahead of the curve as our services stay ahead of the curve. Our key principles are about reliability, flexibility and scalability, and we want you to be able to build your businesses on top of us. We try to bring you the best USPs in the market. This means you can have higher conversion rates, higher margins, and really give you an edge over your competitors. So we've been focusing on producing, or as a business, we focus on producing the highest performing areas that we can. So as a company, we've been in the Tech Track 100, Deloitte's Fast 50, ISPA awards, and HSBC for awards. As a network provider, our new network's going to offer 100% SLA for connectivity for customers. We're going to be offering 40 gig as standard in our core locations, and we're going to be offering one of the highest performing networks out there. On our customer service side, we've got 97% customer satisfaction, and we strive to work with our customers around that. On the service delivery side, the new network and new services are going to support installing lease lines in 10 days rather than in months, and network connections the same day rather than waiting weeks. And all of this, we want to focus on selling this through our partners, with the aim that next year we want to be at least 50% of our business to come through our business partners. And our strength really is about being impartial. We work with every data center provider, every carrier provider, and we bring all these solutions together for you to make sure that you've got the right solution rather than just a small pie of the complete solution. And we're focusing on our partner network, as I said. We want to work on infrastructure. You do what you do. We want to work on the infrastructure, not provide all the services on top. We're hoping that's the area that you want to build your strength. And also, we want to work very closely with you. We don't want to just be a supplier. We want to work with your roadmap, show you our roadmap, understand your roadmap, understand your business strategy, and make sure we align our goals with you. So around this is our data center network. Co-location is a big part of, obviously, our business. And what we've been working on is we want to be considered the trusted industry-leading provider in the UK for global and UK connectivity and co-location services. We want to provide you with one contract, one contact. We have the relationships with hundreds of data centers in the UK, many hundreds globally, and the same with all the service providers. And we just give you one simple contact on our side that has all of the experience, pre-sales backing, and all of the contracts in place to simplify your work. We're working on global expansion. We're going into EMEA, Asia Pac and Americas later this year to expand our footprint. And the new network is designed so that it becomes seamless. It doesn't matter which data center you're in. So it can be a single site solution, it can be a multi-site solution, and it can even be a global multi-site solution. And we can provide that all as one platform for you. The new network that we're working on is really going to be a a difference, an industry changer, where we're making every data center that becomes on net, we're bringing in every internet exchange, every service provider, every carrier, every voice provider, every cloud provider onto that network so that they can then sell their services. So any of you that have your services, you can then sell into all of these data centers. And also we're going to be offering aggregated discounts across the global footprint. So we're also working with the data center builders. So we know when data centers are coming online. So if you've got customer requirements in areas, we'll generally know what's coming and what's coming up next year or in the next 2 years. And the Bournemouth data center, which we've been working on, our second floor will be going live next year with a PUE of around 1.1. And that's a focus on obviously optimization and being as efficient as we can. So colocation-wise, it extends from quarter racks, full pods, complete halls, or we're actually getting involved in complete data center builds. So if you've got large customer requirements, we can actually work with you to finance and build the entire data center. So our vision really on the network side is becoming the UK's largest any-to-any network. The idea of our new network is that any customer can connect to any other customer, any service provider, any internet exchange, any voice provider, any cloud provider. And in all core areas, it's all sub 1 millisecond. So we're hoping this is going to change the way that businesses and service providers sell into each other. It's been a multi-million-pound investment. It's taken over a year to develop, and it's all going live in the next 3 months. So the initial design is 400 gigabits today that the network's able to cope with. But we are working in the future. It's easily scalable to 4 terabits as required. We're providing the fastest customer connections. Time-wise, customers can actually expedite connectivity for having services like 10 gig, DC to DC, or anywhere that's fiber to other fiber, same day. We're going to be launching 1 gig, 10 gig, and 40 gig services, our standard services, available as just part of the same portfolio, which obviously we provide through the channel with very good margins. This is going into hundreds of data centers. So at the moment we have 4 main data centers that are on net, and we're expanding. We have hundreds of agreements in place, so we can provide these services into any of those sites. But really we're more than just data center connectivity. We're now extending our footprint outside the data center. So anywhere that we can get fiber, all of these services are going to be available. And this is designed to be done through channel rather than selling direct. And technology-wise, the new network is built on a mixture of Extreme and Juniper. So we have a Juniper core, scalable to 5 terabits, and an Extreme Edge, which is scalable anywhere up to 40 gigs for customer connectivity. So 1 gig, 10 gig, 40 gigs, whatever customers need. And that's straight into any service provider. And it's all a QoS-enabled network. The services on it mean that we're offering VPLS, MPLS, direct connectivity to Amazon Exchange, internet exchanges, wherever you want. And this is all backed off by a customer portal, which provides the services online. You can see graphs, metrics, alerting, whatever's required. So on the cloud side, our vision is to be the UK's fastest public cloud platform. And we've been working hard towards that. From the benchmarks that we've got and been going in place, which are launched in the next 3 months, we're currently in the top 10 cloud platforms that are out there. We're trying to get to number 1, whether we can or not, that's the goal. It's been designed for performance and scalability. So all servers have 20 gig non-blocking connectivity on the back. Average servers we've been performance measuring are over 4 times Amazon and Rackspace, and it's designed to be resold. So it's designed to be white labeled and resold to your customer base. It offers VPS, VDC, or virtual data center, and elastic cloud compute, scalable from single cores up to thousands of cores within seconds. It's tightly integrated with our network. So any data center that's on net, any location that's on net, there's going to be no data transfer fees, which is one of the biggest problems with the larger cloud platforms. And it's treated as if it was in your own LAN. So if you're providing fiber connectivity to a customer, this is all available sub 1 millisecond straight into their office, 10 gig, 40 gig connectivity. We're also providing virtual colocation. So from all other data centers, you have colocation at your core site. You can either expand your co-location facilities into our virtual cloud, either as a DR or just expandability on your current environment. So over to our communication side. The vision really is about delivering high quality voice services. So we have an upgrade going on at the moment that's going to provide over 500 million minutes per month for the platform. And that will provide end-to-end quality of service, straight down to the customer connection. There's no internet connectivity going over our voice platform. It's available as an any connection at any facility that we have on net. And we're providing wholesale SIP all the way up to a fully partitioned gateway. So we run everything on the back end. You can run your own billing, you can run your own customer management, platform management, and it's all designed to be able to sold direct through yourselves. And this is really kind of designed as a provisioning platform as well, so that you don't have to work on these back-end systems. And finally, in summary, we want to be different. We want to be leading and we want to be groundbreaking, and that's what we've been working towards. We've been putting a lot of effort into it. And we want to do all of this business through our partners. So our new services mean that we are the fastest deployment and installation times in the industry. It's going to be done in seconds and hours, or it can be expedited to seconds and hours. We don't want to do that every day, rather than weeks and months. It's instantly scalable and highly flexible. We can have 10 gigabits live in minutes, and we can have thousands of cores live in seconds. And we're doing it industry-leading pricing through margins and discounts. So you can make your margins to the customer base, and the whole thing is designed to be white-labeled and rebranded. So as a service provider, we're giving you the largest footprint in the UK to be able to sell 10 gig services straight into. As an infrastructure provider, we're providing you with the UK's largest data centre footprint, and also the wealth of knowledge of our team that they can help you with the solutions to make sure you've got the right global solution from every data centre provider and every carrier. And also, we're working towards the highest performance services in the industry, and all of this, is it time to finish? All of this should really give you the advantage over your competitors. So I want you to be able to treat C4L as your own infrastructure. We're putting in the hard effort, so hopefully you don't have to. And it's about being a trusted partner and working close together.